everyone, it's Allison and I'm back with another project. Today we are going to make flowers or stars or snowflakes, whatever you want it to be, out of a toilet paper tube. Now you can also use gift wrapped tubes, the really long ones, or you can use paper towel tubes. Any cardboard tube that's not too thick to cut with scissors will do the trick. As long as it's closed. The ones that just kind of roll up and aren't actually glued together, they don't work as well. So any of the ones that are pretty solid but not too solid, they work pretty well. What we're going to do is make something like this. Now you can also do one where you use 6 pieces. That looks more like a snowflake. Those are super fun if you need to have an Elsa day. So there's this. Now you can do all kinds of things when you're done with them. In addition to Elsa snowflakes, you can make little hanging individual ones. I like to paint them and then coat an edge with glue and dunk them in glitter, or you can do both sides, that works too, and dunk them in glitter or glitter glue if you would like it to be slightly less messy. So this one's got a nice shiny edges too. These are real fun. You can hang these up and just let them spin in a room. If you want to, you can actually thread these together so that they make big long chains. You can stack them up this way if you want to, which is actually how I made this piece, which is like a really nice piece of wall art. It is 2 groups of 7 stacked one on top of the other, and I painted the insides with a metallic copper paint just to give it a little pop of color and a little flavor, and it looks really nice on the wall. It's not showing up great on the, you can kind of see if I do this. It's not showing up great on the camera, but it looks really cool in person. Oh, there we go, we got some color that time. So it's really fun, it's very interesting to look at, casts really awesome shadows on the wall, and if you painted the whole thing with copper paint, honestly, people would probably think it was metal wall art instead of recycled tubes. So there's lots of stuff you can do with this, and I'm going to show you how to do the base. So first thing you're going to do, let me actually move this over here so I can grab on this. So first thing you're going to do is take your tube, like I said, it can be a paper towel tube, toilet paper tube, gift wrap, whatever you want. This was actually, these were all cut out of a gift wrap tube because a gift wrap tube is the gift that keeps on giving. They're so long. But if you're using a toilet paper tube, you can get 5 or 6 pieces out of one toilet paper tube really easily. So you're just going to smush it so that you get your nice almond shape. You can try to cut the pieces out and leave it rounder without squishing it, but this is really the easiest way to do it. So now you're going to cut it, and I'm going to make a 6 this time so you can see what that looks like. So if you cut it in half, and then cut each of those halves into 3. So this is how you make the snowflake version. I prefer the 5 petaled version, but the 6 is also very fun to make. All right. So you get your pieces, 5 or 6 or more. 5 or 6 usually fits together really well though. Now, if you are doing this by yourself and you're a younger artist, you might want to use school glue, but you do have to be really patient and let the glue dry before you color or paint or glitter your flowers. If you are an older artist or if you have an adult available, the hot glue gun is your friend because you can just do this very quickly. And it doesn't have to be on high heat, it can be on low heat. All you're going to do is take one of your pieces and put a little dot of glue by one of the points, and then you're going to take another point and line it up like this. Just glue these little guys together, point to point. Just want to line it up. Make sure not to get any hot glue on you, always, because that is unpleasant. And then you're just going to go around and do that with each piece that you have. Ta-da! Now we've got 3 Now we've got half our flower. Snowflake thing. And another. Just want to stick them on there. Like I said, if you're using white glue, you're going to have to stick and hold and let it set up for a minute and then do the next one and the next one and the next one. And then you're gonna have to leave it there to dry before you do anything fun. So this is the much less frustrating version if you have a glue gun available to safely use. If you have a bunch of people together and you want to do this as a family or as a group, one person can be in charge of the gluing and get that rolling. You can assembly line them and then everybody can have a great time. All right, we're gonna put one more in here. And then, so the pieces are all attached, but we have one more. There's an open spot right here that we gotta glue closed. I'll let that set up for a second first. So we're gonna pull this open and do one last little squirt of glue. And then we're just gonna pinch this closed. Ta-da! Now you have an awesome tube flower. And like I said, you can do them in 6 chunks. You can do them in parts of 5. If you pinch them here, so if you bend here and pinch the tops really neat, they come out looking like stars if you're doing a 5-pointed one. Again, you can paint them any color. You can put glitter on the edges, super fun. You can stack them up to make neat designs. It's actually really fun to just play around with what you can do with these. They are fun, and you know, if you've got a lot of tubes, they are the gift that keeps on giving. These make fun snowflakes, and you can do all kinds of things with them. Now, whatever you make, I want to see what you've done. So please hit us up on social media. Go to Marietta Cobb artmuseum.org and show me what you've made on Instagram or on Facebook. I want to see what you do with your flowers. So thank you so much. My name is Allison, and I will see y'all next week with another project. Stay safe, have fun, and keep